What's up guys, it's your Gadget Patrol here, Kim, and we're here for the full review of the Redmi Note 9S. In this video, check natin yung features, capacity, and performance nitong Redmi Note 9S. And then, sasabihin ko sa inyo yung final thoughts and verdict ko after using this phone for 1 week. Kaya stay tuned till the end of the video para masagot natin yung ibang tanong nyo about sa Redmi Note 9S. So let's start off with the design and build quality nitong Redmi Note 9S. Literally, this phone is massive in size, but still, it feels great in hand. Hindi siya too light and at the same time, hindi siya too heavy. At first glance, makikita natin aesthetically pleasing talaga yung design niya, wherein kayang-kaya niya makipagsabayan sa premium phones design-wise. Its back cover sa glossy finish na hindi gradient yung design, kaya it looks premium, plus protected pa to with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 kaya hindi siya prone sa micro scratches. Speaking of cover, dito sa back part, makikita natin yung rounded square shape quad camera module nitong Redmi Note 9S na sobrang nagustuhan ko talaga dahil it looks modern and uniquely Xiaomi yung design. And also, nandito rin yung Redmi branding na located at the bottom of the phone. In the perimeter of the phone, sa bottom, makikita natin yung speaker grills, microphone, Type-C port, and 3.5mm audio jack na good for latency-free audio listening experience. Sa kaliwa, nandito yung SIM card slot natin which houses 2 nano SIM cards and a micro SD card na may dedicated slot. While sa taas, nandito yung infrared rays blaster natin na we can connect sa appliances natin to serve as a remote control, and also nandito rin yung noise cancelling microphone. And on the right side naman, nandito yung volume rocker and power button natin na nagsaserve din as our fingerprint scanner. This time, side-mounted siya and wala siya sa likod, perhaps dahil sa space na kinain ng camera module. The fingerprint scanner is good, there's about a split-second delay pero I can still say na it is fast, also accurate and responsive din siya, which is what we expect from a fingerprint scanner. Moving on to the screen, yung Redmi Note 9S ay may 6.67 inches Full HD Plus dot display, and an amazing screen to body ratio of 84.5%. Also, same nung back cover niya, protected din to with Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Sa display, I can say na maganda naman talaga siya dahil nagpop-up naman yung kulay, well-designed at may fair viewing angle, kaya talagang enjoyable to for watching movies or any form of media consumption. With regard naman sa screen bleeding, after 1 week of using this, thankfully wala naman akong ganung na-experience. Pero din naman sa mga nag-worry sa screen bleeding, marami nagsasabi na software issue lang to at nare-resolve through update. Moving on, the screen has a little hole punch out for our front camera, which is not that intrusive pero I still prefer it to be on the either side of the screen rather than sa center. Also, meron din tong LED flasher na located sa may grill sa taas for notifications. The screen is bright in direct sunlight and has a pretty decent sharpness, kaya this is great for tasks like scrolling on social media, watching movies, and gaming. Speaking of gaming, the Redmi Note 9S runs on Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G processor na design talaga for gaming and power efficiency. Also, this is packed with a massive battery of 5020 mAh capacity, which means matagal-tagal bago mo siya kailangan i-charge while gaming. Speaking of charging, I have done a 1-hour battery test for charging and draining nitong battery ng Redmi Note 9S, and ipa-flash ko na sa inyo yung results right now. Moving forward, the Snapdragon 720G processor performs well naman in gaming. Overall, smooth naman yung experience ko sa ilang mobile games under mostly high settings. Kaya ipapakita ko na sa inyo yung gaming experience natin right now. Yung unang game na tinry namin is yung Call of Duty, and yung kayang settings niya ay very high graphic quality and very high frame rate. Actually, ito yung paborito ko i-try sa mga mobile games and I can say na super smooth naman siya, wala akong na-experience na frame drops. Very enjoyable dahil again, smooth siya all throughout, plus malaki pa yung screen natin. Napansin ko lang na medyo makapit yung screen protector na kasama sa kanya, kaya medyo mahirap mag-slide ng fingers pag naglalaro. Next naman is yung Mobile Legends, and as you can see, kaya niya rin yung ultra high graphic settings, plus available din yung high frame rate mode and HD mode. Sa gaming experience naman, same din sa Call of Duty, wherein smooth din siya, wala akong na-experience na lag all throughout the game. Kaya na nagka-clash na, smooth pa rin yung performance niya, kaya talagang swabing-swabing maglaro ng Mobile Legends dito sa Redmi Note 9S. Yung pangatlong game na tinry namin is yung ASPHALT 9 na common na rin pang check sa capacity ng phone in gaming. With regard sa settings, as you can see, available din yung high quality visual settings natin. Sa gaming experience naman, meron ka mararamdaman na onting frame drops pero I can say na suwabe pa rin naman. Wherein pag sa default setting lang natin sinet, very smooth talaga siya dahil dito sa settings na to talaga optimize yung performance ng phone natin. Lastly, tinry namin ng kapatid ko yung isa pang common na pang gaming test, which is yung NBA 2K20. Yung settings natin, as you can notice, ginawa nating mostly high and ultra high. And sa gaming experience naman, meron din siyang panakanakang frame drops, pero pag nitpick na lang to para sa akin. Dahil overall, playable naman to, and most of the time, smooth naman yung performance niya. So ayun yung gaming experience natin, nakita nyo naman. Kaya overall, I can say na this can be one of the best phones for playing mobile games on its price range. Kasi mostly, kaya niya talaga yung max settings plus malaki yung screen niya, kaya very enjoyable talaga to gamitin. And yung downside niya lang is meron lang siyang 60Hz screen refresh rate and medyo umiinit siya after a while mong gamitin, pero tolerable pa rin naman. Alright, moving to the cameras nitong Redmi Note 9S. In the front camera, we have a 16 megapixel selfie camera, and at the back, we have a quad camera module with a 48 megapixels main shooter, 8 megapixels ultra-wide camera, 5 megapixels macro camera, and a 2 megapixels depth camera. So, papakita ko na sa inyo yung sample shots natin right now. Using regular and ultra-wide camera, both pictures look decent, but the one shot with the regular camera is more detailed, while yung sa ultra-wide camera, mapapansin natin na medyo noisy yung image and less detailed. Maybe because of the 8 megapixels camera niya. And yung sa left naman, using regular camera, mapapansin natin na mas okay siya dahil meron tong mas magandang sensor. Dito naman sa shot, using regular and 48 megapixels camera, at first glance, makikita natin nag-pop yung color sa regular camera. Pero when looking closer, mas makikita natin mas detailed talaga yung picture using the 48 megapixels camera. And dito naman sa ultra-wide camera, napansin ko na shots are a bit contrasty and leaning towards warm color, and skies are quite blown out, pero overall, yung ultra-wide camera natin nasa decent performance. So proceeding dito sa macro performance, macro shots are pretty much detailed and a lot better for a 5 megapixels camera. You can really see the details close to the subject, pero napansin ko na colors are saturated. In using portrait mode naman, background separation is decent, especially in smooth subject na walang masyadong intricate details sa perimeter. And in human subject, masasabi kong okay naman yung exposure ng shots niya. Chinek ko naman yung performance ng camera natin pag regular at may GCam. Sa regular shot, meron tong better dynamic range and it has less blown out highlights and more saturated din. Pero on the right, using GCam, we can notice that shadows are well exposed and has much details. And here, makikita natin yung shot natin using regular camera na mas saturated, and yung sa GCam naman ay somehow mas realistic. Sa selfie camera naman, front camera performs decent naman and okay for social media uploads. But as you can notice, kahit naka-turn off yung beautify, makikita natin smooth pa rin yung kuha natin. Using GCam, makikita natin na mas realistic at mas natural yung kulay and mas madetalye rin. So moving on to the video performance nitong Redmi Note 9S, we can shoot up to 4K resolution at 30 frames per second. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, okay yung quality niya, pero shaky siya kapag gumagalaw ka or naglalakad ka. In default settings naman, we can shoot at 1080p at 30 frames per second. And super okay niya, we have a decent quality. And stabilization wise, okay siya. Halos para ka nang nakagimbal. So available din yung 1080p at 60 frames per second. Pero kagaya nung sa 4K, hindi rin siya ganun ka-stable. So umuwi na ako dahil baka masita ako since MECQ pa rin. Pero itong shot na to sa left is at 4K, while yung nasa right naman is yung front camera. So finally, it's time for our verdict dito sa Redmi Note 9S. So if you're looking for a mid-range phone na premium looking, may okay na camera for photography, may massive battery capacity, smooth sa gaming, and you don't mind a 60Hz screen refresh rate, this might be the best phone for you with a combination of 6GB of RAM niya, Snapdragon 720G processor, 5020 mAh battery capacity, at 48 megapixels quad camera. Meron ka ng well-balanced performing mid-range phone na will give you enough versatility sa whatever needs na meron ka sa isang smartphone. Kaya sulit na talaga siya sa presyo niya. So that's pretty much it. I hope nasagot ko yung mga tanong nyo about sa Redmi Note 9S. Again, this is your Gadget Patrol Kim and see you on my next video.